You call yourself a Christian, a devoted one at that, but yet you go behind closed doors. You go from behind to make inquiries from mediums. You go at the back to make inquiries from people about your future. Like in Ghana, iwe kwụ ụgwọ ajụọlụ gị ese, jụọlụ gị cheki elu gị ma ụzọ dị clear, ụzọ ya aga ka ọ ya ha aga. But you call yourself a Christian. See, there is one thing I love about traditional people. You see, traditional people, I love the way they profess their faith publicly. They do it both publicly and in secret. They tell you this is what they believe in. Make no mistake about that. These are people that most of us condemn their acts on a daily basis. These are people that we condemn their acts and say, Onyenka, change your ways now. Where will you see yourself at the last day? This and that. But yet you have your own secrets behind closed doors. People I'm talking about are not just Christians. I am talking about there's a difference between Sunday Christian. A devoted Christian is one that serves in his or her local church. You can see these people in ushering department, music department, they sing in choirs, they hold offices. They are serving in the local church, but yet they go behind closed doors to make inquiries from mediums. Most people always say that people that we are making inquiries from our forefathers, like these are the spirits of our late forefathers. So it's not bad. We are asking questions to know this and that. But yet, when you see yourself in a place of chaos, you pray to God. Why not call the spirits of those your forefathers? This is one thing I love. I will keep saying it again. This is one thing I love about traditional people. If only publicly, this is what I believe in. If you're talking about Christianity, hold yourself. This is what you believe in, right? This is what I believe in. So hold your own. Let me hold my own. You don't see them trolling one another on a daily basis, both online and offline. But it is inside this our Christian faith that you see lots and lots of things happening. But yet, we will come out and publicly say that we serve God. How can you be a devoted Christian? How can you say you serve God? Yet you go behind closed doors to pay mediums to make inquiries for you. See, the truth is just glaring on our faces. You can't be here and there at the same time. You have to be one place. You just have to stand. Is that you are standing here or you are standing here? You can't stand two places at the same time. So I think you need to question your faith. You need to ask yourself questions. Okay, why do you call yourself a devoted Christian, but yet you go at the back? Why not just like do traditional things and you know that this is what you are doing? Not you are in church today, you are singing, or you are serving in the ushering department, and when you have a problem, like a kind of family problem, Izolu, Jessica Bafa, let you, as in you want to check, Magodi ni oyaga, check Igodiri ni oyaga. But when you want to pray, you pray to God. God cannot be mocked. The more you get to know this, the more you let it sink inside your head, the better for you. So it's either you are here or you are there. You can't be here and there at the same time. Like, it's more like we are even deceiving ourselves. What are you now teaching other people? Like Ibia Church, Igwe Solu, men and choir, so as in, you know, those things and later on you go behind closed doors. Even if nobody is seeing you, remember that God is seeing you. Okay? So I think it's high time we stand up to what we believe in. The traditional people that we always cajole, the traditional people we always criticize, criticize their way of belief. They do their things. You see these people, they come out. I'm not saying you are doing it for the sake of maybe public. No, after all, you're not even living to please anybody in this life. You live to please God first. You are living for God first. Then before you say you are not living for your family and for the benefit of others that look up to you. So know where you stand. Know where you stand and keep standing in that place. When you see these traditional people, they adore, you see that their belief. You don't joke, you don't use it to joke with them. Don't even criticize, don't carry your critics to that side. Because they see their belief as something sacred, something they hold very dear to their hearts. They don't joke with it. But we that call ourselves Christians, we encourage one another to always pray. This and that, have hope, have faith, without but yet you go behind closed doors to make inquiries. God cannot be mocked. I will keep saying it. God can. Maybe you are doing it. I don't know. People say, like I've heard some people say, God says, or fast. Really, and you don't know that when you are doing things fast, that is even when you make the worst of mistakes. So please, know your stand and stay there. Know your stand and maintain that place you are standing. Don't be in two places. Even the Bible made it clear to us that you cannot be lukewarm. It's either you are hot or you are cold. It's either you are standing on the path of God or you are standing on the path of traditionalism. Okay, nobody will criticize you. Nobody will disrespect you. Nobody will cajole you for what you believe in. We are in Nigeria. I think we have the right. One of our rights is the right of worship. You have the right to worship whatever you want to worship, but it's up to you. Nobody will carry you by hand. As long as you are an adult, you have the right to choose whom you want to serve. So if you want to do it the traditional way, maintain that lane. If you want to do it in the Christian way, maintain that lane. Stop doing the two at the same time. Stop doing the two things at the same time. It doesn't work that way. You are deceiving yourself. Okay? Know your place. I will keep saying it. Know your identity. This is one thing that, this identity problem, this is one thing the enemy has stolen from us, because you feel you don't know whom you are. That is why you see some challenges and some problems. You begin to tremble. Because if you know whom you are and you stand up to the identity of whom you are and whose child that you are. So if you know whom you are and you know your identity, it's not everything that should shake you. There are some challenges that you stand up and tackle those challenges. Not when you see challenges, you are bringing problem upon yourself, but you don't know. You are heaping more problem upon yourself. These people, they will not tell you. They will not tell you the truth. They will tell you, bring money. We told you, we told Soji, we think one. A man look at something, they'll tell you, go. Go, but you are still at that same spot. Many people have been blindfolded because of this issue. So please, know your stand. Know where you belong. It's no need for ifen a ibafa keya neme. Do it. Melia jejeli. They go. It's you see is working for some people. Well, check it. If you check, it might even work for you. and you say you belong, like sometimes it sounds so, I don't know how I would say, but it sounds so disgusting. It's not other mean one that you are a Christian, you call yourself a devoted Christian, you sing in choir, you serve in church, you serve as an usher in the church, but yet na izolu hi, it's other men one. But just like I always say, you are not doing it for you. You are causing yourself more harm. You are just deceiving yourself. You are not deceiving anybody. So the earlier you come out, I don't mean coming out publicly. The earlier you come out from that shell, that place of covering that you are, the better for you. You cannot mix power and powder together. It is not possible. You have one place to stand. It's either you are here, you are standing on A, or you are standing on B. You can't stand on A and B at the same time. You can't, even the Bible says you can't even serve two masters at the same time. You are to serve one person and leave the other. One person must be your oga. Okay? So please, let us stand up and know where we belong. Let us stop bringing problems to ourselves. Stand up and know where you belong. Know your identity. Okay?